You can just get rid of all that. Stephen Robinson here with Working Class Hunter. Today I've got a couple tasks. The first one that I plan on doing is getting some soil samples done so that I can make sure my food plots have the right nutrients when it's time to plant them. So as you can see behind me, I've got this big plot. It's actually divided up into two sections. It's got an upper section and a lower section. Last year I didn't plant anything in the lower section. I only planted the upper. That was in brassica. So what I'm going to do is treat those as two different plots. And in each of those plots, I'm going to go through here and I'm going to take soil samples. And the way you do that is go into the plot. You're going to look for 15 to 20 different spots, and you can just zigzag through the plot so that you're getting samples from all over in the plot. You need to clear the area that you're going to take a sample from, get all of the grass and trash and brush out of it, dig down somewhere between 5 to 7 inches, and get a nice good scoop of that dirt and put it into a bucket. And you're going to repeat that 15 to 20 times, and then you're going to mix all that dirt together in the bucket and pour it into the sample bag. We'll mark that sample bag as the upper plot, and then we'll come down here and we'll do the lower plot, do the exact same thing. Then you send these off. One of the nice things about the way the soil samples work, we get them from Horny Buck Seed. All you have to do is go on their website and you can order them, and they send them to you free of charge. When you complete the sample, get it ready to send, you pay $18 to the Ag Source, which is the company who actually processes it. The baggie here that you send into them, it goes into a already prepaid envelope, but you pay that, and they'll go ahead and process it to you. They'll email you the results, or they'll mail them to you depending on how you want it. And what it's going to do is it's going to give you what you need to add in. So one thing you need to understand is what you plan on planting, and you'll need to tell them what you're going to plant. So if it's Horny Buck Seed, you need to tell them on here. They give you a sheet that actually has the Horny Buck Seed information on it. I'll show it to you here in just a second. And you can pick which seed mix that you plan on planting. And when you do that, they will customize the soil test for you, tell you exactly what you need to put in it, and give you the opportunity then to go purchase the right type of fertilizer to put in the ground so that you can make sure that your plots are going to be successful. So this is where I burned before, so you will definitely want to get off the top layer down deeper. Okay, bottom plot. All right, we've got 2 soil samples ready to go for these plots. I'll get it all sent off. We'll get our results back, and we'll go get our fertilizer, come out here and get that spread. I wanted to stop, take a second to show you what you actually get in the soil test kit. So the first thing you're gonna get, like you just saw a minute ago, was the soil test bag. This is where you're gonna put your sample in. Then you get a prepaid envelope to ship that sample bag back to the lab in. A very good set of instructions to show you how you should best take those soil samples. And then you get the order form that allows you to customize what blend that you want so that you can get the accurate fertilizer recommendations for what you plan to plant in your specific soil. Next thing we're gonna do is head over into my blind. I'm gonna give you a little tour of the Taj Mahal of hunting blinds, and then I've got a couple projects that I'm gonna work on to kind of get something finished up that I've been working on. So come on with me and we'll get that project taken care of. Well, welcome to my blind. I've got a major task that I want to get accomplished today. I put this rubber flooring in here, kind of deadens the sound, also a lot easier to keep clean. Before it's just been this OSB, and it's pretty hard to keep clean. So got this rubber floor, but for my trap door I need to attach it. So that's what I'm going to work on doing, getting this to where it's attached so that when I lift it, it's one piece. So that's what we're doing. You can see 2 separate pieces. There we go. I'm not building the house. This doesn't have to be too perfect. We'll do it the hard way. That rubber wants to seal back on itself, which is good. I don't mind that at all. Well, shoot. All right. So the idea here is just going to be that I'm tying a loop in this. And then when I need to come out from here, I could pull the loop like this. When I need to hook it from up top, I pull it from the bottom. The question becomes really, how big of a loop do we need? So I'm going to end up hooking it right here. So things don't always go as planned. I totally forgot to grab my knife, so I'm not going to complete this job tonight because I can't cut this and I can't open my caulking. But we're just going to tie a knot that slips on itself. I don't know, I used to know what that knot would be called. I don't today. Okay, so now we've got it to where when I come from underneath, I'll have this loop I can grab. Just like this. And then I'll just walk up and hang it on my hook there, which will not allow this to fall back on me. And then when I'm ready to leave, the idea here, we'll put it into principle, okay, is that I can just grab this and do the same thing. The reason I did that is really so that I can have nothing here that I'm gonna maybe trip up on. I should be able to just walk right on this without any trouble. So we'll also glue this down, and then that way, you know, it doesn't want to slip around. But anyway, that's probably all I'm gonna get done tonight then, since I'm an idiot and forgot my knife. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Hopefully you'll get to follow my journey along until you know, I get to take a deer out of this blind. My goal will be to stay in the blind night before opening day of rifle season and be able to take a deer right out of here that day. So that's my goal. See if it happens. Thanks for sticking with me. All right.